You ever get that feeling of déjà vu watching Doctor Who? That creeping suspicion that you've seen this story before? The same setup, the same outcome. Maybe even the same monster wearing a shinier coat of paint. Yeah, you're not alone. This week, I'm taking a break from ranting about whatever canon bludgeoning catastrophe Doctor Who has most recently inflicted on us, and instead talking about something a little different, but still deeply embedded in the show's DNA, Doctor Who's long-standing tradition of repeating itself. Not always for the better, mind you. Now, before some clever fanboy tries to quote Ecclesiastes about nothing new under the sun, let's get this straight. Doctor Who has been on the air, on and off, for over 6 decades. It's bound to circle the same drain a few times. But the issue isn't that the show revisits its past, it's how it does it. Sometimes it's a loving homage, sometimes it's an outright retread with a worse script, and sometimes it's like watching a cover band perform the same hit, but the lead singer's off key and the drummer forgot how rhythm works. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Damon, and today we're diving into the reused, recycled, and occasionally regurgitated ideas that Doctor Who just can't seem to let go of. Let's face it, there are only so many ways you can tell a story about a time-traveling alien in a blue box. And to the show's credit, it's done a commendable job of exploring a variety of genres and themes through the years. But even then, it falls back on certain formulas like a crutch made of sonic screwdrivers. So let's break it down. We've got historical stories which put the Doctor face to face with iconic figures like Shakespeare, Queen Victoria, and occasionally some random Roman who just wants to party. Then we've got the science fiction stories, alien planets, crumbling dystopias, colonies on the brink. Throw in the character-driven stories which explore the hearts and minds of the Doctor's companions. Sprinkle in Monster of the Week episodes where something with too many teeth terrorizes a local school or base. And that's just the tip of the TARDIS, honestly. There are also multi-part serials, mostly in classic Who, back when Patience actually existed. Then we've got standalone specials where the BBC basically throws money at a Christmas tree. Foundational stories like The War Games or The Deadly Assassin, humorous or light-hearted ones. Don't worry, they still manage to kill someone off. Then there's the classic base under siege stories, alien invasions, murder mysteries, time paradoxes, and of course the now favourite arc, The Doctor Goes Dark and Broods. But even with all those categories, we still end up with stories that feel like copy-paste jobs, just with a slightly different monster name. And yeah, nowhere is that more blatant than when we compare Victory of the Daleks with Power of the Daleks. Let's go step by step, shall we? The Doctor arrives on a human colony at war in power, or World War II Britain in victory, check. Daleks are pretending to be helpful, subservient machines, check. Humans naively believe the Daleks are their allies, check. The Doctor sees through the charade immediately, but no one believes him, check. Daleks use this ruse to rebuild their forces and activate a new breed of Daleks, check. And well, the humans' trust leads to mass destruction and betrayal, triple check. Let's be honest, this is probably where a lot of the disdain for this story comes from. Some have seen and remember better, others have listened to the radio collection version, or like many of us did for years, actually read the book or listened to the audio novelization. Victory of the Daleks is basically Power of the Daleks for people who just can't sit through black and white telly. It hits like all the same beats, says the same things, and even has the audacity to try to reinvent the Daleks with, honestly, their worst redesign. Sure, Victory stands on its own, in the same way a cover band's version of Bohemian Rhapsody technically qualifies as a song. The bones are there, but, the heart just isn't. Power of the Daleks was eerie, methodical, chilling. It made you question trust, loyalty, and just how dangerous underestimation could be. Victory gave us tea-serving Daleks and Churchill going what-ho, like some Poundland version of a historical cameo. Why does this happen? Maybe it's because Power of the Daleks didn't survive in its original form, and modern writers reckon they can remix it for newer audiences, or, I don't know, maybe it's just easier to recycle something proven rather than actually think of something new. Either way, it's like putting ketchup on a gourmet meal and pretending you've reinvented the recipe. Look, I get it. After decades of storytelling, even Doctor Who has its dry spells. But there's a difference between homage and hollow repetition. Power of the Daleks was a landmark story. Victory of the Daleks was a pale imitation dressed in candy-coloured armour. If the writers want to revisit the past, they need to bring something new to the table, a twist, a subversion, or at least the dignity not to act like we won't notice, because we do notice, and when it's bad, it's not just lazy, it's insulting. So next time you see a familiar plot beat or hear the Doctor say, "I've seen this before, maybe you have too, and maybe, just maybe, it was better the first time." Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where, naturally, I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.